Okay. Greetings, guys. Greetings, guys. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, guys. Okay, so I would like to do some little illustration on dollar index and what's happened previous week or what happened last week, and then what is likely to happen this particular week. Okay. Okay. So this is dollar index, and this is weekly time frame. As you can see, weekly time frame. Weekly time frame. Okay, so we run into a fair value gap here, and then we break through this high into this fair value gap over here. Now, last week I made mention of this particular week. I made mention of a sell bias or sell projection for the week, which dollar index did, and we ran down into this breakout over here. This breakout over here. And then I also made mention of fair value gap here on weekly time frame, which they did complete that and run further down. Okay, so when we go to daily time frame, you're gonna see we have our breakout over here. Now, they drop down further down is a weekly fair value gap, and they drop further down into a daily order block, bullish order block. So right here, I'm expecting dollar index to be bullish for this coming week. I expect dollar index to run up from here and take out this particular high. Okay, so my first target for this week is actually last week high. First target, last week high. And the second is this high over here, and probably the last one should be this high. Okay, but this is immediate. The first target is immediate target, or the low hanging fruit that you can target. Okay, I'm not saying dollar index cannot run down from here. Still, dollar index can return or go push up a little bit and drop down. But as it stands now, I would like to see dollar index run up from here. When you look at weekly time frame, when you look at the weekly time frame, this is the high, last week high, which is the target. So we are running up from here. And the second target is the midpoint of last 2 weeks wick, midpoint of last 2 weeks candle wick. Okay, midpoint of it. And Lastly, the high of last 2 weeks, a high. So these are my targets. First target, and the second. So likely the low objective for the target is the first one. When they take out the first one, you need to slow down on your entries. You need to slow down on your entries. And if you are swing trader, when you catch a move from here, you should be laying more of your profit out. You should be getting out like 70% of the profit out when last week high get taken out. Okay, so that's for dollar index. So as if dollar index is going to do that, then gold is probably has to come down. But gold is an event-driven market. Okay. Last week I made mention of, or last 2 weeks I made mention of the 3-month immediate rebalance which gold is coming for, and which they did. They came for it perfectly. And after they hit this zone, I talked about gold running up, which they did. Okay, so they did nicely here, and they start to run up. They took last week high, and yeah, gold has to push up a little bit. Then we are taking out this high. But as I said earlier, gold is an event-driven market. So sometimes you see gold and dollar index running in the same direction. So you have to be very careful trading gold. If you don't really understand gold, then you need to study gold more. And if anything happen or anything is to happen, as smart money concept, we know even if your high time frame bias didn't go as expected, you definitely know how to switch to adjust to suit the current situation. And yeah, if you're a smart money trader, you know what I'm talking about. The trend doesn't really matter. We know how to handle it at kill zones. We know how to handle it at sessions and all that. So the trend doesn't really matter. But when a trend comes in, when a trend, high time frame trend comes in, it's a plus. Okay, it's a plus. So yeah, so I would like to see gold. If dollar index is going to push up as expected, I'd like to see gold drop down. But the at the point where gold is now, I would like to see gold take out this high before anything. We are when you look at gold closely on weekly, gold is actually in a consolidating phase. Okay, we are in a low probability environment. Okay, so nothing is really clean on gold, but as I said earlier, session kill zones, we know when to get in, when to get out as a smart money concept trade. Yeah, so I would like to see this happen on gold. And open, drop down for immediate rebalance, then run this. That's what I want to see on gold. Or we open from here, then push up to take that, then start to drop. Okay, so it's two things. We are in a very low probability environment, so nothing is really clean on gold. Last week was quite bearish, quite bullish, and let's see what is going to happen. But I'm expecting any of these on gold. Let's look at daily time frame and see if something is really clean there. Okay, so on Friday, gold dropped a little bit steeper and then run up. So this is the most immediate rebalance, immediate liquidity that is likely to be taken out. So I'd like to see that taken out, then we drop. Yes. If we have to shoot further up, then probably we'll go for this high and also probably this high. Okay, so but my point now is to get something out of this area. Okay, this move, I would like to see this move. I would like to take something out of this move. That's about how many pips? That was 120 pips. So I would like to take something out from, because that is the only thing that I'm seeing now as a liquidity. Okay, we have fair value gaps here, fair value gap, daily fair value gap here. But yeah, anything can happen. If gold want to drop as a dollar index is expected to run up, then we can start to drop from here into this fair value gap. But as it stands now, if this bullishness is to be a manipulation phase, then we'll likely see a little bit drop onto this line over here, which is the weekly immediate rebalance. Drop onto that, then run this buy side liquidity. Then if we see something clean there, willingness to drop, then we can aim that, okay, it's dropping down into this fair value or dropping a little bit, then bullishness continues. Okay. As I said, again, we are in a low probability environment on gold. So what I'm looking for to trade for this week is just 120 pips move. So if I get at least 50 pips out of that, I'm cool for the week. I don't have to stress myself too much. Just 50 pips from this, I'll be cool. Okay, yeah. So you should monitor that and know how to handle it. We know how, when a trend change, we know how to handle it. So if you want to know how to handle it, then you follow me for more tips. Follow me for more tips. Share my links. Share my links. Share the links. There are more to come on this channel. There are more to come on this channel. So share the link. Share the link. Share the link. Let everybody come, and I'll show you how to handle it. If the trends change, I'll show you how to handle it when the trend change. And mostly, when a trend comes in, high time frame trends comes in, it's a blast. But smart money concept, trend doesn't really matter. We know how to handle it in or get in, buy or sell in kill zones, sessions, and all that. Yes, so that's few I would like to explain to you for this week, and stay tuned for more. Yeah, I'm out. Peace.